00247, Roger. Good day. Reached parking area, switching off. Alpha.
Ground. Good day.
Good day, go ahead.
At parking. Information. Delta, read to copy.
You are cleared to Kilo, Mike, India, Alpha, via Juliet, Foxtrot, Kilo, Tree, 4,000 feet. Contact when ready to start.
Cleared to Kilo, Mike, India, Alpha, via Juliet, Foxtrot, Kilo, Tree, 4,000 feet. When ready to start.
Redback is correct.
Charlie, X-ray. 19594, ground. Landed at 15. Report runway vacated. Ground. Charlie, X-ray. 19594, runway vacated. Request taxi to gate. Charlie, X-ray. 19594, continue taxi to gate. Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you haven't already done so, please stow or carry on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt, and also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated.
Ground. Kilo, Echo, 17142, runway vacated. Request taxi to gate. Kilo, Echo, 17142, continued taxi to gate.
Ground. Request pushback.
Pushback approved at own discretion.
Ground. Request startup.
Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi.
Startup approved. Call you back when ready to taxi. Ground. Request taxi.
Taxi to holding point runway. Tree 1 left.
Roger. Taxi to holding point runway. Tree 1 left. Knots.
Clear for takeoff runway. 0
V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps. Gear up. $80 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up.
Traffic.
Radar.
Full established runway. 1 tree left. Mike, Zulu 82 tree 1 4 wind 008 degrees 5 knots. Clear to land runway. 1 tree left. Clear to land runway. 1 tree left.
Tower. Alpha Victor Niner 422 Niner leaving 3,000 feet. Alpha Victor Niner 422 Niner airborne at 25 contact. Radar. Roger. Contact. Radar.
Full established runway. 1 tree left. Bravo 6 0
Tower. Leaving 3,000 feet.
Airborne at 27 contact. Radar 1 2 tree.
Radar. 3,900 feet. Inbound. Tango. Oscar. Charlie.
Radar contact. Victory. Tango. Oscar. Charlie. Heading 225.
Alpha, 200 feet. Inbound. Tango, Oscar, Charlie.
Radar contact. Waypoint. Tango, Oscar, Charlie, heading 225.
However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your destination. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and keep the aisles clear until we are past the gate. Please use caution when opening the overhead compartments and removing items, since articles may have shifted during flight.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Rotate. Tower. Runway vacated.
Contact. Ground. On. 1-2.
Ground. Runway. 09er. Vacated. Request taxi to gate.
Roger. Continue taxi to
Flaps.
gate.
Flaps. Wilco.